What are the biggest mistakes that contractors are making that are costing them leads, new opportunities, new projects, estimates they can never quote? Let's dive into it. In my 15 years of experience as an agency owner in the search engine optimization space, I've seen it all, and I see these things over and over again. In no particular order, the first one is not having the ability to schedule after hours. This is a new thing that I've seen change, especially since COVID. People are logging on, and when you think about the trades like HVAC or plumbing and things like that, oftentimes your customers can't reach you during the day because they're at work. They go home, they experience the problem, then they're reaching out to find quotes, but your phones are already down for the day. There's a new opportunity where if you create the option to schedule online, to schedule their estimate for sometime up in the next day or the coming week, people will take that option and schedule after hours even when you can't answer the phone. So this is a growing trend, and it's an opportunity to capitalize on. Most of your CRM systems have an ability to put some kind of a scheduling widget onto your website based on your availability. That's the first thing. The second thing is poor navigation. And what I mean by that is when somebody hits the front page of your website, is the logo prominently displayed in the top left? That's the first thing. Do they see that logo? Do they know that they're in the right place? Then they start scanning across. Are the rest of the items in the navigation in alignment with what they're searching for? Is there a tab for them to click on services, about, contact? Those are the main things that need to be on your website. And if they're not prominently displayed, including your phone number, you're missing opportunities to attract more leads, more business. If it's hard for people to find things and contact you, that's a big problem. And it starts with the navigation. I already gave it away. The third thing is missing phone number. And so people still call. People call more than putting forms in the website. We've seen this across all industries. People want to call, and if they can't find the phone number, they're out, right? So I think it's pretty self-explanatory, and one of the things that will help is if people can click to call. So have it in the navigation, prominently placed, have it in the hero section, the first thing that people see when they open up your website, phone number there, and then even better is having a button next to it where if they don't want to call, they can click on the button and contact you on the contact page, okay? Fourth biggest mistake I see being made over and over is contractors missing service pages. So if I think about an example of a pest control company, we brought this pest control company on several years ago where they only had a home page, an about page, and a contact page. And on the home page, they had a list of the types of pests that they would treat. One of the first things that we did for them is we identified the 14 types of pests that they commonly treat for here in the Albuquerque area, and we made individual pages on their website for each of those pests. What we found next was incredible. The number of people that started calling them for skunk issues and for weed control, like spraying weed stuff, just skyrocketed. They had never had so many inquiries for these two things. And the reason was there was nothing on the website that definitively spoke about these two types of pests that they treated. So the addition of service pages made it, boom, instantaneous opportunity, people flooding in wanting that service, but they simply couldn't find the website because there was nothing on the website that would tell Google they offered skunk control. Okay, off my soapbox. Fifth thing, and we're almost done here, is a lack of trust, right? So what does this look like? Biggest thing is stock imagery. So photos that don't represent you or the employees that work at your business, using something else instead that degrades trust, not putting reviews on the website, not putting examples of previous work. If you're in project type work and you've got before and afters, you should have that or a gallery on the page in order to show people what to expect. And if your business has won any awards, having those prominently displayed, you should have those on there. If you're accredited, if you're licensed through a particular association or certified, you should have all of those elements present on your website because you earned those. You should showcase them. And your affinity with those things helps build trust and builds your pipeline. So the last thing is, and I see this pretty frequently with startups, is that there's too much stuff on the website, right? So, you see this with like a landscaping company. They will also have junk removal, and they'll also have house painting. It's like, well, what are you? Are you a landscaper, a house painter, or a junk removal company? Listing too many things on one website can confuse people, and it'll cost you opportunity. A better thing to do if you legitimately offer those individual services would be to have multiple websites that are focused on just the one service offering. All right. When it makes sense with things like heating, cooling, and plumbing, you can pair all those things together, but you don't want totally different industries all being represented on the same website where there just being too much information on the website. People don't need to read a huge wall of text or an infinite scroll of before and after photos. It can be overwhelming. And so these I've seen over and over as the top website mistakes that are costing contractors leads and opportunity. And the biggest reason they don't do this or pay attention to it is because they don't have time. They're not internet people. They don't want to do this. That's why they started the business. They want to do the thing that their business does, or at least manage and grow a team that does it. So if you want some help with this, right, and you're just struggling to do it all, reach out to us at Digital Harvest, digitalharvest.io. You can also give us a call at 505-365-1545. We've got a variety of different plans and strategies to help you move the business forward depending on what scale and what level you're at. We got something for just about every business that's already got an established business model. And so we're here for you. If you haven't already, check out in the description below this video the resources, playlists, other videos, and training opportunities that are there available to you for free. And if you are interested in chatting with me or somebody from my team about your marketing strategy, reach out in the description below this video. There should be a link to schedule a time on our calendars, and we look forward to chatting with you soon. That said, I appreciate you for watching this video. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.